Yes, they have been able to see the rescued who have been rehabilitated, and they're going to be reintegrated in their respective communities. And they ask, what are other achievements of this operation? Well, for you to appreciate the benefits and achievements of Operation Shujaa, need to know the objectives of this operation. Militarily, this operation was and is aimed at degrading the capacity, military capacity of the Allied Democratic Forces so that they don't cause war and suffering to the people of Congo and the people of Uganda. That's one. However, the overall strategic national end state of this operation is to create a peaceful environment for the people of Congo and Uganda to trade peacefully to bring about economic transformation and prosperity. That's the national strategic end state of this operation. And if you are able to, for those who are moving between Uganda and DRC, you'll be able to see the volume of trade has increased. Even if you only look at the volume of trucks, commercial trucks between Uganda and DRC, between the two borders, if you go to Mpombe, Rubiriha, you see traffic jam of commercial trucks. If you go through the other border point of Busio, if you go through Busio, Blasi, Chabi, Boga, Kainama, up to Elengate, that stretch was opened up and it's open to traffic, commercial traffic. Even the current one in Mahagi up there, if you go through Paida, Mahagi, Bole, Fataki up to Bunya. Previously, that route was impossible because of insecurity. That route has been fully opened. Vehicles, commercial vehicles, and other non-commercial vehicles are able to move freely from Paida border up to Bunya. Those are some of the achievements of the Operation Shujaa, and that fits in well in the national strategic end state. We've also been able to protect the Wananchi in the areas where our operation are going. Previously, we used to have common attacks from the ADF against the Wananchi. Currently, those attacks are very, very, very minimal. We've been able also to neutralize the capacity of the ADF. The operation of the ADF military operations are greatly reduced. They no longer have the freedom of operation. They're always on the run, the few that are still remaining. Being able to, our presence has improved humanitarian access in the areas that were previously inaccessible by humanitarian organizations. Currently, we have a number of humanitarian organizations operating in the areas that the operation is present. We've also been able to put a number of commanders of the ADF out of action. Before me, there are very many. We've mentioned one of the high-ranking, the Molaro, the Rwanzana, the Museum Window, who was their political commissar, and so many Fadul, so many of them have been put out of action. That's why we have relative peace in the areas where we are operating. This operation is continuing and will continue as long as there's still a threat against the people of DRC and the people of Uganda, and as long as we have still the cooperation between Uganda and Kinshasa and the Democratic Republic of Congo and the armed forces of the Democratic Republic of Congo and the UPDF. As long as that cooperation is still there, the operation will continue until we fully neutralize the ADF so that there is no any threat against Ugandans. We've also not got any attack from the ADF. I think the June 3rd, the June 16th, the June 2023, when they attacked the school in Rubiriha, and they attacked the other year against the two tourists in the Queen Elizabeth National Park. Since then, we've not had any incursion of the ADF. Not because they wouldn't want to attack us, but because the few that still remain are always on the run because we are pursuing them.